Lex E. Rojas here, aka Dakota Wilmer, aka Dakota Wolf. And yeah, obviously yesterday I forgot to go live just all together. I think I realized it at like midnight and I was like, oh, probably not a good time to go live anymore. So here we are, fresh start. So last week, I don't really remember what happened right after the live stream, but the next day, I had my weekly therapy appointment, and then my friend Jenny came by, and we went to Shogun in Ridgewood, Queens, not New Jersey. Let me see if I can pull up a picture because honestly, I highly recommend this to everyone. So this place, why isn't it showing up? Okay. So this place is slowly becoming my favorite restaurant. All right. They sell frozen yogurt and sushi and poke and boba tea, and it's just mwah. The couple that runs the place, super nice, super friendly, super accommodating. Like my children, well, the baby doesn't mind spicy. She's crazy. She loves to eat spicy. But the older one hates spicy because, you know, she's a little kid. And that's generally normal for little kids. And so they made her a connie salad with regular mayo instead of the spicy mayo. She loves it. It's like her favorite thing. And she's always asking to come back here. And it's just an amazing experience if you get to go. So if you live in Brooklyn or Queens, make your way to Ridgewood for Shogun. Yo fresh Shogun. It's just an amazing experience. And that so Saturday was maybe not so obviously, I wanted to say obviously, but maybe not so obviously, Saturday of last week was Mother's Day in Mexico. And so in Mexico, they celebrate Mother's Day on Saturday instead of Sunday. And so my mother-in-law gave me gifts, some of which were in the guise of being from the children, but you know. My daughter actually made me 2 separate cards for I wish I had them right next to me. I didn't even, like, I don't plan these live streams. What comes out of my mouth is what comes out of my mouth, you know. But thank you to the 5 people who have recently joined me. I was just recommending this froyo / sushi place in Ridgewood, Queens, right over the border from Bushwick, Brooklyn. So definitely highly recommend. You know. And okay, so then Mother's Day, we had pambazo, which if you don't know is like my favorite Mexican dish of all time. It's like what I think cheeseburgers wish they could be. It's chorizo on this type of bread that looks like a seashell, and then you know you can put on it what you want. We do lettuce, sour cream, the queso fresco. Delicious. Mother's Day was great. I got my mom a leopard robe from Finger Hut. And I got my mother-in-law a customized necklace that says her name and has her birthstone. Unfortunately, it took a lot longer to get here. But, like, trust me, the leopard robe was definitely way more my mom's thing. If y'all are about to jump on the chat or in the comments saying something about how, like, it's like, oh, you got her, like, a less whatever gift. Like, okay, first of all, the prices were comparable. I'm not going to tell you how much each one cost. But Second of all, my mom is a huge leopard fanatic, so it was perfect for her. Just perfect. Um, yeah. So I had a whole list written down of what I was going to talk about, and I forgot to look at the list before I jumped on the live. So here we are again. I know I worked this week. I know that I've been writing. Oh, I finally finished that. Not finally. It didn't take that long. It was the script that had started the previous week. I finished writing it, and I feel like I can do it within a really reasonable budget. So I'm excited to start filming for that. And yeah. Other things. Um, other things that happened this week. A lot of, okay. I realize now that I titled this live stream Changes, because I've been thinking about how the current times and pretty much every generation tie in with David Bowie's Changes. He was ahead of his time, like, in so many ways, but one of the things with, if you know the song Changes, you know that it's a song about, you know, the discontent of the younger generation as we try to navigate the world and find a reason for being, and a just, you know, and about, you know, times changing. And it really speaks to the current times, because the older generation is like grasping at straws to maintain control and the status quo, and they're regressing to this 1930s Germany state. And it's terrifying. They've started an autism registry, and some states are even already making it mandatory. It's like, are mutants dangerous? Are autistics dangerous? Like, this is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. And they want us to feel powerless, but we're not. Outnumber them, and it is time to do something about it now before America starts to resemble 1930s Germany. It's beginning, and we need to stop it in its tracks. It's very stressful. Remember to send in your weekly protest letters and to keep informed. Keep informed and stay vocal. Fight for what is right, not what is easy. Don't just let them run us over because they happen to be in positions of power. All right? They don't get to decide who lives and who dies, and who can have health care, and who can have shelter, and who can eat a fucking decent meal. They don't get to decide that. We need to stand together. And they will not be putting us in camps. We will not let them. So yeah, that's the week I've been having. It's strenuous, it's stressful, and we've been apartment hunting. We saw a place on Thursday on Thursday evening that we love and we hope we can get. But we'll see. We have to send in our financial information, the bank statements, pay stubs, stuff like that, and send our credit scores, and wish us luck. And yesterday, we went all the way to like BFE, like College Point, Queens, to look at an apartment that was just total trash. It was listed as a studio, and it had no kitchen. It was just, you walk in, there's a mini fridge, there's a tiny sleeping area that may fit a full-size bed. Doubtful that it would even fit a queen, like doubtful. And that's without other furniture. And a bathroom. So it was the tiniest like bullshit apartment, and they wanted like $1,200 for it, for a room, basically just a room. And that's what people are charging these days. They're charging $1,200 for a fucking room, $1,500 for a room with a private bathroom. Like, it's ridiculous. And there's 200,000 unoccupied apartments in this city that can't be occupied because of some law that, like, it was well-intentioned, poorly executed, like, where people have to like renovate after someone moves out before they can rent it out again. And it was so poorly executed, so poorly done, that now there's just all these vacant apartments that no one can live in. And it just sucks, because that means rent is as high as it is, and like the only people who can afford to live here are the gentrifiers. And I may look like one, but I can't afford that shit. That's it. All right. It's been a long week. And now, today, I worked for one of my side hustles. 2 different clients. I thought it was only going to be one, and then ended up taking on another one because the agency was desperate. So I did. And this coming week, Ace Means Death is going to be premiering in Paterson, New Jersey, at the film festival there. So very, very soon, if you can make it to these film festivals where Ace Equals Death is premiering, awesome. If not, oh my god, you can't even see the whole poster. My name is like right in that corner. L-E. Anyway, I had a lot of fun filming that 2 years ago, and I'm so glad that we're finally getting to see the final product. Well, thank you to those who joined me today, and to those who are watching after the fact. I hope you enjoyed the ramblings of an insane person, and remember to lead with empathy.